Don't do it because you don't believe in manifesting. Don't do it because you think it's too hard or too difficult. Don't do it because you are just doubting the process. Just do it because it feels right to you. Do it because you actually do want something better and you don't really want to change your SP. You just want somebody different. You want something fresh and something new. That's fine. That's valid. Hello, everyone. My name is Emily. I'm a manifesting coach, and today we are going to be answering the age old question of should I stay or should I go? Should I keep manifesting my SP or should I just give up? And before I answer that question, I want to let you know that I am available for one on one coaching if that is something that you're interested in. If you need some extra help with your manifestation, or if you just have a question that you need answered, you can always click the link below and that'll take you to my booking page. So, to be honest, this question is something that I mostly see in forums because most of my clients are still pretty persistent that they still want to manifest their SP. And that makes sense because I think a lot of people who are asking this question, if you're thinking about giving up on something, you're probably not going to want to hire a coach for that. But I still wanted to make a video about this because I know that it's probably something a lot of people go through, at least at some point in their manifestation process, especially if they're not really seeing great results or great changes happening. So if you're watching this right now and you are questioning whether or not you should be persisting with your SP, if you're just exhausted and tired and things are just not working out for you, I understand. I definitely have been there before, and I completely understand what you're going through. I know how frustrating this process can be, and I know how difficult and how exhausting it can be, especially if you're not, getting the best advice out there. So, whether or not you should give up or persist with your manifestation, any manifestation, whether it's an SP or anything, it's really up to you, the individual, because you are the only one who knows what your limits are. You are the only one who knows what you're willing to withstand and what you're not willing to withstand. So, if you're feeling and if you truly feel like you just want to manifest somebody else, if you really want to just go general and manifest a good person for you, then that's okay. There's no shame in changing your mind. You're allowed to. And I know that, we're all striving for the perfect SP story so we can share about it and we can boast about it and we can, get a lot of likes and comments. And that's great. That's fine. But if what your goal is, what your true goal is to manifest a relationship for you, that success story is going to come, whether it's this SP or a different SP, or if it's just somebody random that the universe decided to put in your life that you've never even met before. That's fine. You can manifest whatever it is that you actually want, that feels true to you. You don't have to, persist just for the sake of manifesting. You're allowed to change your mind. Even if you get your SP and they're not what you wanted, you don't have to, even though you can, because everyone is you pushed out, even though you can change them to be however you want them to be, if that doesn't feel right to you, if that doesn't feel true for you, you don't have to do that. You are allowed to change your mind. I am giving you permission right now to give up, but only give up if it feels right to you. Only give up if you're doing it because you know that something different, something better is going to be more suited for you. Don't do it because you don't believe in manifesting. Don't do it because you think it's too hard or too difficult. Don't do it because you are just doubting the process. Just do it because it feels right to you. Do it because you actually do want something better and you don't really want to change your SP. You just want somebody different. You want something fresh and something new. That's fine. That's valid. But if you're feeling like, oh, this just isn't working and there's nothing I can do, and I've tried so hard, but obviously he's just not into me anymore and I'm just so exhausted, and there's this third party situation coming in and I just feel like, I can't change things and so I'm just going to focus on something else. That is not a good reason to give up, in my opinion, because you're basically saying that you are not as powerful as you really are. You are giving away your power to your 3D circumstances, and that's not okay, in my opinion. I mean, of course, like I said, you can give up whenever you want to, and that's fine. But what I want you to focus on instead is focus on your power. Focus on the fact that anything can change. Anyone can change. You can change anything in your 3D because you have that power. Everyone is you pushed out. Your SP can start to conform in an instant if you start doing these things right. But you have to be on top of your mental diet. You have to actually do the work to change your beliefs. And you actually have to change your identity and change your I am to somebody who is, with your SP or somebody who does have your manifestation. So the issue, that is really at the core of this, it's not whether or not this specific person can be yours. It's whether or not you can change your beliefs in order to get an SP in the first place, because you're going to take yourself with you wherever you go. If you give up on this one SP and you turn around and you find another one, the same issues are going to happen. The same things are going to come up. It might not be like a carbon copy of the same situation, but these beliefs, unless you change them, they are still going to manifest in your reality. So that is what I want to caution you about, because just because you're giving up on this one SP, and maybe this specific person is triggering a lot of negative beliefs in you, and maybe they're just making you feel insecure, and it's possible that you could find another SP who doesn't make you feel that way, who is technically easier to manifest because they don't trigger those things in you. But still, you are still going to take yourself with you no matter where you go. You are still going to have these same limiting beliefs. You are still going to feel insecure. You're still going to feel like you have to compete with a third party. And, all these issues are still going to be there, even if you don't have that specific person. Because you are the universe. You are the God of your reality. Everyone is you pushed out. Not just your SP, but everyone in the universe is you pushed out. So don't run away from the problem, because the problem is not your SP. Your problem is you. Your problem is your beliefs and your identity. And yes, it's possible if you truly believe that there is somebody out there who's going to be easier for you to manifest, that is going to just be better for you and whatever. Yes, that is possible. That can manifest. It can be a whole lot easier with somebody else. But is that going to be sustainable? Because all of these issues, your self-concept still needs work, your mental diet still needs work, your beliefs still need to be changed. Like I said, these things are going to follow you no matter what. And so if you're thinking about giving up on your SP because your beliefs are too difficult to change, your self-concept is too difficult to change, your mental diet is too hard to stay on top of, then you are not going to really see that much of a different change in somebody else. So if you are trying to figure out whether or not you should give up or persist with your SP, check in with yourself. Ask yourself why it is you actually really want to give up in the first place, and then figure out what is true for you. Because, like I said, you are more than allowed to change your mind, but you have to be practical about this. You have to remember that no matter who your SP is, no matter what specific person it is, no matter what they look like, no matter what gender they are, no matter what socioeconomic background they come from, it doesn't change your beliefs. It doesn't change the core of who you are. And it's that core that you need to work on. So something I want you to ask yourself right now, if your SP showed up today and was the perfect version of them, because you have access to every version of them that has, ever existed, that you could ever even think of right now. If they, never said the hurtful things to you, if they never had that third party issue that you guys went through, if they never did anything like that, would you still want to be with this person? If they showed up today and they asked you to be with them, would you say yes? If you did give up on this person and they came back in 6 months and they asked you to be with you, would you say yes? Because if you said yes, then the issue is not about your actual SP. The issue isn't about you losing interest in your SP or wanting to find somebody different. The issue is that you are running away from you. You're running away from your limiting beliefs. You're running away from actually doing the work to manifest any relationship, regardless of your SP. And if you answered no to any of those questions, then that's fine. Like I said, you can change your mind. You can find somebody new. That's fine. But you also have to remember that, your beliefs are still going to follow you no matter where you go. And you also have to get focused. And you have to stop focusing so much on the 3D. You have to stop focusing so much on your person and focus more on you and your beliefs and your I am. Focus on that. And then, hopefully things will start changing and your SP will start conforming. So the bottom line is that yes, you're allowed to change your mind. Yes, you are allowed to persist if you want to persist, but it has to be true for you, and you have to be doing this for the right reasons, because you can't run from yourself. Your beliefs are going to follow you no matter where you go. So take some time today, do some self-concept work, remember your mental diet, and really do some self-reflection if this is bothering you. So I hope that this was helpful. Let me know if you guys have any questions, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.